Don't listen to it. It has nothing to do with the present. The present is the only thing that's actually in existence. So, every single emotion that you have throughout your day, if you stop saying what it is, right, if you stop building any kind of justification for it, and you just feel it, and allow yourself to be as present and attentive to it as possible, all it's going to do is give you a piece of yourself back. It's going to make you more present. It's going to bring those scattered parts of yourself back. And then you're going to be more aware of right now than you've ever been. You're going to look at the mess around you and go, whoa. But you have you can't relinquish that once you have it. It's kind of like the proverbial, you can't, once you cross the line, there's no coming back. There isn't. Once you regain your true being, the rest of it, there's no relinquishing it once you get it back. You'll either go completely sideways, as we've watched many do throughout the years, or you'll temper yourself with it. Which means you'll forge ahead. You will not only become fully present, then you'll become fully active with your presence in the present. That's the experience that everyone's looking for. It's where miracles happen. It's where Jesus can take a fish and turn it into 5,000. It's that spot. Sai Baba does the same thing. Plucks trinkets out of midair. It's that spot. But to get there, the head noise has got to be at least scrutinized by the being. It can't just, it's like, if you've got a bad dog who shits on your floor all the time and you never, ever give it any attention that says, hey, stop shitting on the floor, it's going to continue to shit on the floor. So when your mind starts going crazy and you decide to take a pill or go do something to tame it, you're doing the same thing. You're letting it shit all over you continuously, and you're not going to stop it. Well, eventually you're going to be abusive to yourself. Kind of like when a dog is crapped all over the place. What do you do to it? You kick the shit out of it, throw it outside. That's the mind. It's crapping all over the place. It's a bad dog. Bad dog. And you know when it's doing it. You know it. You know when it's going there. You don't stop it. It's like sitting there watching your dog poop on the floor. Wow, hey, that's pretty neat. I don't know, do you like the smell of crap in your own home? Do you? Do you like to smell poop when you walk in your house? Then why would you put it inside of yourself, for Christ's sake? Why would you let that dog run around inside of you, shitting all over you? All it's doing is making messes for you to clean up. It's leaving little messes for you. The being does not create a mess. Ever. It's just being. All these people with these conversations about God and how God punishes people for being gay, punishes entire countries for being gay, for a couple people being gay in it. It's like, how do you get off on that? How do you get off on that mind trip? There's nobody. No, it's just you're crapping inside of your own being. It's the mind. It's always the mind. It's always going to be the mind. If you continue to listen to that, you're in trouble. Not with any deity, but you won't be fully present. If you're not fully present, there is no making sense out of your journey. There's no making sense out of your life. There's no way for you to proceed. Which is why we have jobs, right? Which is why we have clubs. Which is why we have the society we have. It's for a bunch of people with nothing to do. Think about it. Look around. We've got nothing better to do, so we do what is presented to us that seems like something to do. We get off on waiting. You ever notice that? Well, like the Christians, they really get off on waiting.
Wait.
Yeah. They wait to feel better. But the thing they do is completely destroy themselves. But they're waiting to feel better. They're waiting for situations to be better. So what are they doing? They're just waiting. They're not present enough to affect a change. There's not enough energy in the moment for them to launch an all-out attack on their bullshit. That takes awareness. The more fully present you are, the more aware you are, the less you're susceptible to your own bullshit or anyone else's. Because you can smell. Right? The only thing you should ever listen to is the present moment. Ever. The rest of it's just like that car that just went by. You're not going to hold on to that. You guys understand what I'm saying? Or am I being too cryptical? Get it?
Get it. You know, a good example is what annoys me is that it's rampant that people do not allow you to talk or to say. Just everybody interrupts each other. It just amazes me that nobody is really listening anymore. They keep interrupting, like at my work. Everybody interrupts each other when I'm on the phone. People don't listen to what I have to say. And how do you deal with that? Because it's very frustrating. Because
go work in preschool.
I'm kind enough that when somebody interrupts me, it's just like, when somebody interrupts me, I listen to them for a while, but then I want to get back to where I want, to just express, and I know it's a lot about ego, but I'm just trying to speak the truth, or I know you can't speak the truth or express it, but it's getting really hard to carry on a conversation with people because it's become such a bad habit. That people aren't, all they're doing is thinking about what they have to say, which is ego.
Well, yeah.
They're not listening to what you say, they're listening to what they're thinking about their comeback. And this is so perfect, it's the mind. If you're fully present and listening, you listen. And your mind is not sitting there going, what question am I asking? What am I going to say? And I'm a very good listener. I really listen. I try. Unless I get, I really am trying to listen and shut the mind down. No thought. Listen to what that person is saying.
I would say, go work in a daycare.
Go work in a daycare.
Yeah, and you'll see